Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Teesha, and today's video, well, I hope it's a fun one. I decided, because I've just had a really good string, or I'm on a really good run with luck with my single wicks, that I would talk about, can a single wick be a powerhouse? And these are 5 single wicks that I'm burning and loving, with one honorable mention. So in my opinion, I really enjoy single wicks because I think they really blend beautifully. They work for a small space. Some of us don't live in big homes, so we need a candle that can compete with the space that we have. Some of us live with other people who may experience allergies, who may experience sensitivities to certain kinds of scent notes. And so those things can maybe prohibit them from using our big 3-wick or more. Sometimes with homework, you're talking 4-wick candles, and those scents that we deem a powerhouse. So what I put together today, this is not an all-inclusive. This is just a little, again, most of these are either burnt through almost all the way, or a good amount. These are 5 single wick candles that I feel like perform just as well as a 3-wick candle. So, we can talk about anything you want to talk about. This is all Bath and Body Works, but there's definitely, all the companies do their own version of a single wick candle for the most part. What I like to do with them. So we're just going to jump right in. So I'm going to do my honorable mention first, because I've only actually burnt this one once, but it did remind me a lot of its 3-wick. So we're going to talk about Hop to It. This is a sweet carrot cake. Now, when I was smelling this one on cold, at first I smelled something in here that didn't smell like the original sweet carrot cake. The notes are sweet cream cheese frosting, fluffy carrot cake, and cinnamon spice. But because I think it has cinnamon, as soon as I lit this, I could smell it. I'll show you. I actually haven't burnt that much of it at all. That was probably just one 3 or 4 hour burn. But it really was projecting from the space and competing with the other candles in that bigger space. So a lot of times I'll use my single wicks when I'm not like trying to smell anything specific to talk about in a video. If I'm just enjoying burning my candles with reckless abandon, as I always say, I'll light up a couple of single wicks to go with a 3-wick in my big space, just depending on what I have going on. So I had done this with a couple of candles that I have shared with you in a post-burn review, and this right away was the candle I could smell, and I thought, okay, you're probably going to be a powerhouse, but I didn't actually put it in my top 5 because the other ones I'm burning almost all the way through. This one I just started, but we have to talk about the price. They haven't been doing great sales on single wicks. I know a lot of us say we use our rewards for single wicks because they have gone up to $15.50, which is fine to raise your prices for inflation, but then they're not offering any deals or sales that are worthwhile. So like 2 for $22 is too expensive for me for a single wick, because again, I could say that I've had some strong single wicks from Walmart for $3.22. So the one thing that's hard to recommend single wicks to you for from Bath and Body Works is the fact that they haven't been putting them on sale and haven't been offering a very good price. Because again, that $15.50, fine, raise your prices, but never putting them on sale, or it's rare. I think the cheapest we've had so far is either $8. They might have done a $6.50, but typically they do that sale before they bring out new ones. So your selection's pretty limited. So I have been doing a lot of redeeming rewards for these right now because I want to try some of them, but I just don't want to pay either the $11 or the $15.50. So I do recommend waiting for a sale or semi-annual sale. Now, these would be something I would probably put at the top of my list for semi-annual sale, because as they're not offering a lot of sales, I think there's going to be a lot of these left over. That's just my guess. I don't know that for sure, but that's why I'm talking about them. I'm not promoting them because I think right now the prices are a little bit crazy, but these are the ones I've tried recently, so they're still available, or they should be available. And just so that you know that the single wicks can compete. So one of the reasons I wanted to do this is because on the bottom of both a 3-wick candle and the single wick, it says burns approximately 25 to 45 hours. So I thought, that's interesting that they burn for the same amount of time. So it really is worth your money in terms of you're getting the same burn time out of them. That was a 3rd train this morning. I've been doing this for about an hour and a half. 3rd train. Okay, so back to this. So this is a really nice candle for your kitchen area. I think this would project through any size of kitchen. Truly, it's kind of nice cinnamon, sweetness with the cream cheese, and very authentic to, a carrot cake. I love the smell of this candle. This came out in a 3-wick last year. We all went bananas for it, and people bought multiple backups for a good reason. So I'm really happy to say that this is my honorable mention, because even on the first burn, I really feel like this candle is going to give me what the 3-wick did. So that's the first one. The next one, so again, most of these you can get, or they're coming. So I've seen them on like little sneaky peeks from Instagram. So the first one is fresh coconut and cotton, which I'm actually burning right now. So I wanted to just show you that I've burnt through quite a bit of this candle. This is amazing. This fills this entire room. The notes are coconut, coastal breeze, and beachside cotton. And it isn't too beachy and tropical or outside smelling. It's kind of like a blanket that you would have out in the sun that had just been laundered. So it might have a little bit of outside soaked into the blanket, and a little bit of the laundry scent soaked into the blanket. So it's very clean, very fresh, not powdery in any way, but I like it a lot. Some people got a weird note in the beachside cotton that they didn't like in the body care, but I can tell you in the candle, it's just like a nice, clean, almost sun-dried linen without it being that strong. This is sweeter, and it's just really, really pretty, but this is a strong candle. As soon as I lit this candle, oh my goodness, it filled the entire space, like this entire space. I had the door open. It was going down the hallway. This little candle all by itself did that. And like I said, what we need to look at with a single wick is this is the only diameter it has to work with to burn the oil. So again, it's only going to project what this little candle will allow it to. So the scent notes in this are amazing. I can't imagine how strong a 3-wick would be in fresh coconut and cotton, because this is really, really nice. But again, this resets an entire room. If I was spraying a bunch of perfumes in here and I lit this candle and walked out, when I come back, I can only smell this candle. So I'm not saying it's a neutralizer, but it's definitely a cleanser. And I really, really like that about it. So that is a nice little single wick candle. I definitely think you couldn't go wrong. It'll make your house smell nice and fresh and like a outside clean, like outside coming through the linens. I do love the smell of laundry on the line. Like, I don't do it because I'm lazy, but it really is a magic that the sun soaks into the linens, and that's what's happening in fresh coconut and cotton. I don't get too much of the coconut, but I think it's just a sweetener. It really sweetens it up. It's like a sweet, clean, a sweet, breezy, clean blanket, but I don't smell like a tropical coconut at all. That's my thoughts. Okay, so pink watermelon, we just talked about this in a fresh burn review, but I have another one on deck. So sometimes I don't love to share the aftermath, although this one isn't bad at all, but I have another one and I'm super excited. So this, I do believe, is coming out in a collection of single wicks for summer. But so right now you actually can't get this in a single wick. You can get it in a 3-wick, but what this video is about is that this is just as strong in the single wick as it is in the 3-wick. So again, same burn time. These are priced higher. I didn't know that these were. So these came out as testers for the semi-annual sale. I picked up as many as I could because this is a favorite scent of mine. The notes are juicy pink watermelon, sugared strawberry blossom, and lime zest. You get all of that in here. It really smells like a watermelon Jolly Rancher, which I was watching, I think is it Josh from Touch the Fire Twice? He was talking about novelty, and I was like, that really spoke to me because I really buy a lot of things on novelty. Like if something reminds me of my childhood, it provides me a scent memory. This really is that. I mean, I think what he was describing is a novelty scent is like a scent that you wouldn't be wanting typically your house to smell like watermelon Jolly Ranchers, but it just provides you with that scent experience and the nostalgia of the product. So, all those cartoon cereal candles remind you of your Saturday morning cereal and cartoons. Like, they called it cereal and cartoons because that used to be the only time you could actually watch cartoons. The rest of the time you had to go play like a little kid. Now it's like 24/7. In 20 years, they're not going to be able to come out with something nostalgic like cereal and cartoons. They're going to have to call it like cartoons and chill. I'm not sure, but that's up to them. That's not my job. So pink watermelon, super strong, super candied, super sweet, watermelon Jolly Rancher vibes. So I love it, but this really fills your space with a nice, beautiful, fruity scent. Tart a little bit, like you get that like sweet tart, sugary, fruity experience with this. But I would never have been able to tell you this was a single wick or a 3-wick because the 3-wicks last year blew us all away, and this blew me away. This was so strong. I would have never known either way if it was like hidden from me, which don't hide your candles, that's dangerous. But if I couldn't see what size it was, I wouldn't have been able to tell you it was a single wick. That's how much I could smell its presence in my large room because I burnt that in the living room. Okay, let's keep it moving. I am selling you guys some candles today. I didn't bring you, okay, I did start this one. This is my second one. So this is vintage. This is a single wick that just currently came to the website. I think it's online exclusive. I'm not 100% on that, but this has notes of blue lavender, fresh pepper, and vintage witch. Now, I want to say this is a powerhouse because this really smells like as you're burning it, it smells like a man is spraying a cologne on his body. Like that's how strong it is in its presence, but it is just a really nice men's cologne scent. So there's nothing that's like super intricate in this scent or anything like that, but man, it just smells like a really nice men's cologne. And as you're burning this, it smells like they're directly spraying it. So like you're getting the top notes, you're getting the whole experience. This isn't like a lingering cologne. This is like it's freshly sprayed. So you know what I'm saying? You know, like this little teenager with his Axe body spray, super strong like that. But it's really nice. And like I said, I haven't actually burned that much of it. I did just stick this in the bathroom, but it came into my bedroom. So again, projecting because I'll leave the bathroom door open. I was putting away laundry and stuff. So the bedroom door was open. And when I would come into the bedroom, I knew that this was burning. I was like, oh yeah, you can definitely pick up. And it's just a really clean men's scent. It's not really overly smoky or spicy or anything like that. It's very clean with the lavender scent. I like it a lot. And again, if you're just looking for something strong, I highly recommend. Okay, let's keep moving because I am really taking my time here. White t-shirt is, of course, another one that is really nice in the single wick. I thought I heard that this was coming out in a 3-wick, but I haven't seen it anywhere. So I might have made that up. This is Crisp Pear, Lavender, Cloud, Soft Cedarwood. So like vintage, these are both very clean scents, also fresh coconut cotton, but you would think fresh coconut cotton would be beachy and tropical. It's not. It's just really clean and fresh. This is very much a men's soap or a men's cologne, fresh, clean scent. This is just for this is more of a unisex, like for everyone type of fresh and clean. So I don't think it leans particularly feminine or masculine in scent profile. I think it's much more super clean, super fresh. Like I don't know what a cloud smells like, but it's our lavender cloud. It definitely has lavender. I don't necessarily get the pear, but I get the crispness of something. There's something crisp about this scent. And then the cedarwood is just, I mean, it really reminds me of Beachfront Blanket and Magnolia Charm, which Shaughnessy was the first one from Simply Shaughnessy to say that. And I was like, I said that to myself. I really thought that this is exactly the middle point between Beachfront Blanket and Magnolia Charm. So I like it a lot, but in a single wick, this really, really, really throws. So I put this one in my hallway. There's 3 rooms off of my hallway. There's a bathroom, my son's room, and this office. I left all the doors open, and I really could smell it in every single room. Actually, I was putting away my son's clothes. I could smell it in his closet. And it had been going for a couple of hours, but I thought that was really, really nice for, again, projecting. It's not just that they're strong in scent, they're also projecting through my home. So, you know, I don't want to pay $15.50 for this, but if this isn't offered in a 3-wick, or if you live in a smaller space, this single wick really was giving me a lot of good scent. Okay, the last one is kind of a given. This is a real favorite of mine though. Bubbly Rosé. Love it in the 3-wick, love it in the body care. This is my scent profile to a T. I burnt through one, so we'll just talk about this one, but I went all the way through this one. This one was able to hold its own in my entire living room. I wasn't burning anything with it at the time. I think I might have added pink watermelon just to make it even more fruity, but just a couple single wicks, and it's a really, really big space. It's a really big space, and I just opened all the windows, so then it was like cold in my house, and I kept thinking, wow, these scents were battling with like a cold air. I thought that was really interesting because I was like smelling that less and getting this more within like 20 minutes of the burn. So the notes are pink sparkling rosé, sweet blood orange, and splash of cranberry. Really fruity, really tart, really sweet with the blood orange. I like that you can get both both fruits in here, they don't battle, they blend, and it's really beautiful. And then I just like that rosé note, bubbly note. I love champagne notes. So this just made this one plus pink watermelon. So again, I was burning these two together, and it was just like watermelon, strawberry. It was really pretty. It was really, really pretty. And there was just these two candles for a huge space. And I think everybody in the house said that this smelled really good. They, weren't picking out notes, but they're like, "Oh, that smells good. I like those fruity scents." And I was like, "Yeah, they're these little tiny single wicks." So sometimes single wicks can be powerhouses. You just have to know what to look for. Of course, we could talk about sun-drenched linen isn't a single wick. Sorry, mahogany teakwood. Those are strong. There are strong single wicks to be had, but sometimes it isn't the necessarily like powerhouse. Like there's nothing in here that's super strong, but it's really nice and it throws, meaning it can be a soft throw. The presence is a wide range, but what it's giving is just a nice little sweet cake scent. So depends on what you like. But I just thought this video would be a little fun, rambly one for me to talk about some of the single wicks that have been really performing well from Bath and Body Works. And let me know down below if you are just straying from the single wicks because of the prices lately, or have you been trying some? Have you been having the same experience? I do love to chat with you guys in the comments. It's my favorite part. And if I miss any that are out recently that are kind of like our little baby powerhouses, and we should talk about it in the comments. So yeah, leave me a comment and like this video if you liked it. And I will talk to you guys in a video probably tomorrow. Thank you guys. Bye.